Alright, folks, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened. My fucking power went out there and it popped back on, so it wasn't anything I did. It was something fucking city related. Hate this fucking neighborhood. I'm very sorry about that, guys, but we are back live. Very sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I had nothing to do with that. My damn power went out for a minute and all of a sudden it popped back on, so very sorry about that. Alright, guys, again, sorry about that. Hopefully, if anything else, maybe the notice is going out again. We'll get a few people hitting the room. Maybe if in the long run it'll be a good thing. But I'm very sorry about that. I have no fucking clue what happened there. Come on, guys. Basketball is lying there, fellas. Let me get that back up on screen. We got 12 spots, 550 each. Top 6 of you get a slot, guys. We've got the filler lined for you. Alright, guys, again, I'm going to hang on for about another hour here either way and just pray we get a bunch of late nighters hitting the room. Come on, folks. Filler is lined. You can grab fulls. Said we'll see if the notice is going out again. We'll maybe help draw a few guys back in. folks. We'll see how it continues to go here, guys. Come on, let's try to get one break in tonight. I don't know where the hell everybody's at, but come on. Any takers in our fillers? You can still drop for falls, guys. We're just praying that a few more people hit the rosters here. Said I'm going to give her till 11:30 or so, hoping maybe a couple of the late nighters hit the room again. It's been happening the last couple nights. Managed to actually get a couple extra breaks in last few nights from the late nighters. Maybe we can hit one tonight if they actually show up. Come on, fellas. Anybody? Any takers? Come on, folks. Anybody? Any takers at all? Come on, fellas. Really sucks that losing TY for about 3 or 4 weeks, they say. Say Deshaun might play. I don't know. Guy's been killing me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I did get lucky on one of my teams. I had Drake in. So hopefully he continues to play like that. I got him on both my damn teams. I've been holding on to him long enough. Coleman sort of kicked me in the nuts this week with a big 2. 2 or 3 or whatever the hell it was. But my one team so far in the second league there, League 2, freaking got 40-some points between Emmanuel and Drake. So can't complain too much there. I figured a lot of guys are watching the fight tonight, but I really didn't think it would take that much steam out of us. I know a lot of guys were interested in the darn fight today. Yeah, I got 55.4 from Emmanuel and Drake in the one league. Scoring might be a little different. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I was gonna say Jimmy G ended up having a good game there, so you got lucky with not having I know everybody seems like now all of a sudden everybody's predicting Lamar's gonna have a big game, but I don't know. They seem to think his rushing. I've actually seen a lot of people picking Baltimore, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah, man, again, it's hard to, 30 points is, that's a huge day for any QB. I don't know if he'll score that. Again, I think I'd be happy with what Garoppolo got me and call it a day. I actually guess Trump went to the damn UFC fight tonight. So surprised they let him go. Oh, pardon me, guys. Oh, sorry. Yikes. Come on, folks. Any other takers? I'm trying to hold on as long as we can. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay in first myself there in the one league. The other league, yeah, I just need to make up some damn ground. Like I said, I had injuries so much in those first few weeks that I didn't score a ton of points. Now I'm starting to win, but I'm points down, so I'm going to have to win by friggin' record. They've actually got Angela beating me this week in the League One. She got a damn good team, man. She just had some rough matchup luck her first couple weeks, but she's been on a roll since. And we got 3 7-1 people too, so what's crazy is she could actually beat me this week and actually lose a spot. And she could actually beat me this week and drop from 4th to 5th. I mean, that'd be nuts. If I lost this week, I'd be over 200 points ahead and in 4th place. I mean, I'm 230 points ahead of everybody else in the league of fucking League One. And after this week, I could be in 4th place. Gigi could end up being the first here if he can beat Team 1 spotter. He could end up in 1st. Him or Hawk, depending on how Hawk does this week. Alright guys, I'm going to give her about another half hour praying a few late nighters hit the room. We don't get some entries by then. I guess we're done and we're dead in the water. Come on, guys. Any takers at all? I'm literally going to wait another half hour. We don't get some people hitting the room. I'm going to call it a night at that point. Really was hoping that we'd at least squeak out one darn break tonight. Yep, and all you guys, trade deadline is the 9th, so this week in the Fantasy League. So if you're thinking about trades or anything, this is the week. I was hoping that when we got bumped off there that the notices would draw some people. The notices that we went live again would draw a few people, but don't look that way. Seems to be even a slow league in fantasy land, man, like DraftKings and stuff. I mean, it's Saturday night and the contests are, some of these contests aren't even half filled yet. The Millie Makers only got 79,000 out of 176. I know a lot of guys will be entering in the morning and such, but that's a lot of entries to make up. So it even seems like something weird just going on everywhere, man. I mean, even in the Dollar Classic, which usually fills up like right away, I mean, they're not even half filled in that yet. The $3 Classic, that's only 221 of 475. They're not even near half filled yet. And that's by Saturday night. That's usually darn near almost full. Then by Sundays, you can't even enter it. So yeah, even in fantasy seems like a weird week. Like I said, it just seems like nobody's around for whatever reason. I haven't entered much DFS this week just because I don't like the damn lineups. It's not a lot of games, man, and I just hate those. Even when you win with 200 other people. Yeah, my old high school was in a state playoffs tonight for the first time in like 35 years or some shit, and they had their butts kicked. They were down like 20-some points before half, 21 before half. Man, they never made it up. End score was like 45-17. Well, at least they made it, man. I said they hadn't been in 30-some years. No, sir. I said, guys, right about 11:30 was when the roster filled in last night, so I'm going to wait until 11:30 or so. I'm going to give it like 20 more minutes. If we don't start getting a few people hitting the room, I'm going to call it a night, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on, but just does not seem like we're going to be able to get going. So playing at about 11:30 or so, like maybe 4 or 5 people hit the room. It's what happened last night and the night before. So also don't forget about turning your clocks back, guys. I really thought that would help us tonight too. Come on, fellas. Maybe screwed tonight. Unfortunately. Any takers, guys? So unless some guys start hitting the room here, we are totally screwed. Come on, folks. Trying to hold out. Praying a few more guys hit the roster here at some point. How you doing, Gigi? We're just trying to hold out until some other people hit the room. Been a super dead night, man. Hit one or two people on the roster all night. I'm just trying to hold out and see if some late nighters don't hit the room here. Anybody watching the fight? I've been trying to look for updates, but I haven't seen any as far as like who the hell won or. The only thing I have seen is friggin' all sorts of bullshit about Trump being there.
Same goes for this guy. He's taking a lot.
Yeah, I just saw that now. I was gonna say, gee, just literally just as I turned that, just I said that, someone posted the live feed on Facebook of Diaz walking down the aisle. I guess the feed that I'm watching is a little bit behind, but oh well. Should be a good fight, you know, two street brawlers versus each other. I think Nick's really calmed down as he's gotten older. You know, he settles into his fights, you know, he doesn't panic. I think he's come a long way the last couple of years. I figured Bet was sort of keeping some people out of the room, which, you know, was a decent card, but I didn't think it would kill us tonight. Filler's Lane, guys. We've had that thing lined for over an hour now and haven't had one taker. We're trying to hold out. I said, I guess we'll wait until after the fight's over and see if some guys don't hit the room here. Little surprised Askren's got his ass kicked pretty good in both. His last two lost against Jorge here, and his last one he lost too, man. don't know why the hell Rock's doing a movie about Mark Kerr of all people either, man. I mean, he was alright, but he wasn't like, I don't even think he was the best, near the best of his time. On top of that, the guy's a fucking junkie, man. It's like, of all the people to do a movie about, doesn't do it on Horace Gracie or any of these guys, does it on that fucking guy, a junkie. Plain and simple, lost his fucking career because he was a junkie. End of explanation, man. It's like, there's been all sorts of documentaries and shit about him. I don't know why the hell you need a movie about him. Do a movie on fucking, again, Hoyce or Hickson. Or even their uncle, man. He's the guy nobody knows about. He was the best ever. He would have dominated the early shit had he not fucking died in a parachuting accident. Of all the fucking things that dying. Yeah, that feed died. That sucked. Let me know what else playing. Or who the hell's winning when it finally oh, there we go, found another one. Never mind. About to start now, looks like. If it would stop freezing on me here. Damn it. I actually want Nate to win here. I don't think he's gonna, but I do want him to. Nate might be the better overall fighter, but I think Masvidal's the better striker. Might be, man. At this rate, it's going to be a very short night for Nate. You better do something here. The ref's going to stop it. Wow, he's screwed. He don't get up. He's screwed here, man. Oh, he's already bleeding. It kicked to the head, man. That was a tough one. Looks like his nose. I can't see in this one. Is his nose busted? I mean, Nick's a bleeder, but he's bleeding a lot, man. Or Nate, sorry, I keep calling him Nick. Nate. Oh, he's bleeding a lot, man. He better do something. Well, a lot of time left, too, man. Oh, yeah, that's Nate's eye that's bleeding. I thought it was his nose. That's a lot of blood coming out of his eye, man. Like I said, I don't like Masvidal. I don't like his attitude. As much as bad of an attitude as Nate has, I don't know. I don't like Masvidal any. Blowing kisses, shit, and stuff like that. That's. Come on, Nate. Pick it up. I know you're a slow starter, but what the hell, man? And trying to find another feed, they keep ending. Oh, Hopefully someone will post another link when the next round starts. Wow, man, this is one hell of a Saturday, guys. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go, round two. Oh, Nate, you already look tired, and it's only the start of the second round. Oh, that hurt. Wow, Nate's fucked. He gonna get his butt whooped here, man. You can't lay on his back the whole fight like that and expect to win. Not one thing, Gigi. Oh, he's hurting Nate constantly, man. I was gonna say that knee in the cage, and that hurt him bad there. He wants no part of this right now. He got his ribs are fucked up or something from that. Wow. Man, she has a nice move by Nate, and he lets him out of it, man. Uh-oh. Oh, now that's trouble. if he can get it in, that could be trouble. Oh, Nate, you hit him. If he could have got that heel hook in there, that was a perfect opportunity, man. He ain't gonna get a lot of opportunities like that. He keeps getting rocked. That hurt him, and then the other one on the cage hurt him too, man. Boom. Wow, I don't know what the hell happened tonight, guys. I don't know where the hell everybody was. Looks like Jorge might have punched himself out a little bit here. He's tired taking a round off. Wow, Strasburg opted out of his contract, it says. We'll say his cut-man did a pretty good job of fucking getting that to stop bleeding. I mean, that thing was bleeding like a sieve earlier. Barely bleeding now. Well, I mean, now it's been bleeding, but not like it was. Well, he's hanging in there, man. That's all I can say. I give him credit. Looks like Masvidal's sort of punching himself out, though. Doesn't have near as much as he did on his punches. What just happened? Nate give up? The doctor stopped it? What the hell? Yeah, it looks like the doctor stopped it. People are booing like he quit. He didn't quit. The fucking doctor stopped it. What the hell? I mean, from what I'm seeing.
Attached to my skull, so they got a job with the pace, because if I can get punched in this cut, they can stop it, and that's what we saw here.
Well, here comes a rematch. Yeah, they called it for the cut.
Yeah, they called it because of the cut to his eye, man. Wow. Like I said, whoever his cut guy was performed a miracle to get it to stop bleeding like that. But I guess it was, I'm watching it and it's sort of small, so I can't see how bad his eye is. But yeah, they called it on the cut. And that happened in the first 10 seconds of the fight, that damn cut, too. It really stinks. Well, guys, I'm going to give it like 10 minutes or so. I'm hoping that some guys will hit the room here. If we don't get a few guys hitting the room now that the fight's over, I'm going to call it a night. It's been a crazy slow night, man. I mean, we basically got one filler full tonight. That was it. We ran one filler, and that was the night. All right, thank you, Gigi. Hold off on sending until we see, because I'm only going to give it about 10 minutes or so here, another 10 minutes, and see if maybe we can get some guys. hitting the room now that the fight's over. But it has been painfully slow tonight. As you can see, we've only got one guy on the breaker roster. I'm probably looking at 4 guys for all channels right now combined. It has been crazy slow tonight. I got 1 filler full. That was it. We have 8 left in NBA filler, folks. Any other takers out there? Finally got a drop there. Any other takers, guys? It has been incredibly slow this week. I mean, we had our Halloween night. It was a nice night, very nice night. But every other night, guys, we've been lucky to get a breakout. Come on, folks, 8 left. I'm going to give it, like I said, about another 10 minutes and see if some guys don't hit the roster now that the game's over or now that the fight's over. But we don't get a few people hitting the roster here, folks. Gonna call her a night. Been hanging out for about 4 hours now. We, like I said, filled 1 filler. Come on, guys. 8 left in our filler. Yeah, I really couldn't see how bad that damn cut was, so. It was very hard, or I had it, small on Facebook, so I couldn't see how bad as I was at all. I will say Nate didn't look too disappointed that they stopped it. Eight left in NBA, folks, in our filler there. Well, it ain't looking good like other people are going to hit the room. I was really holding out hope, guys, but I thought with the clocks going back, maybe again that some people would be stopping on by. But she ain't looking good for us. Any takers from any of our other channels, guys? Anybody? Close that window. Close that window right now. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it a night here. I actually just realized my damn furnace isn't working. So I got to go down and see what the fuck is wrong with that. I'm sitting here wondering why the damn house is so cold. And I just looked and the fucking furnace isn't working. So I'm going to call it a night here, fellas. I will see you all tomorrow, guys, about 8 p.m. Central as always. You all have a wonderful night, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with us as long as you did. I'll see you all tomorrow.